guess the water system isn't just for the outside. Not that the outside was actually the outside.
I mean, it's not Gabriel's fault that Soren looks like an overgrown Oompa Loompa.
You could fit hundreds of people in here.
Enderman.
But it doesn't look like it's being used for much of anything.
That's because Soren has no friends.
I hear music.
I hear water.
I hear torches.
I hear a fist smashing into your face.
I hear that voice that tells us to kill all your friends and family before they kill you.
You'll be spared when the bad thoughts come.
No, wait, no.
Well, the music's louder, but I don't hear anyone talking in there.
Frank Sinatra?
Let's see what's
This
going
gonna
on
sound like
behind
something
this door.
from that era. I'm dreaming of a wide.
And I call that one Symphony in E. A new composition to celebrate my newest discovery.
Is that Soren?
That's him!
This time, I observed
Soren.
one place a block on top of another block.
What the?
Rudimentary, yes, but a sign
It's just
of
a
undeniable
recording.
Intelligence. I hope I'm not imagining things.
After all that, he's not even here?
I better eat something. I'm positively lightheaded with
We
excitement.
came all this way, and for what? We're no closer to Soren than before.
Well, this record didn't turn on by itself.
Well, we've seen a lot of automation.
Huh,
Maybe
good
it
point.
did.
Yeah.
I guess he really likes the sound of his own voice then.
Maybe there's something useful on
My
this
next
record.
step is to see whether they might
If
be
I
able
can
to be
figure
persuaded
out
to
what
build
he's talking
collaboratively.
about.
I've worked up a simple set of building instructions to inspire them. I will disguise myself and hide among them in order to observe them more closely.
No. Them.
Hide among them.
Composition coming on.
Hide among who?
Doctor Who?
Jesse? Do you think Soren is talking about them? Then again, everything else about this guy has been pointing to crazy.
But even if you could, why would you want to? You think he's actually training Enderman to build stuff?
I think he thinks he's training Enderman to do stuff.
Let's look around, see what we can find out.
Ooh, more records.
Enderman Observations, Part 27.
I got little birdie legs.
I've been watching the Enderman up close today, and I'm convinced that I may have caught them communicating. Or at the very least, two of them stood near each other for an extended period.
Oh, wow.
It was very exciting. Then they wandered away. But it seemed deliberate. Maybe. I followed one of them for the next 3 hours. Here's what happened.
Wow.
I think this one is next chronologically.
Calls of the Enderman?
Sounds like a dying elephant.
He sounds like he's dying, yeah.
Or a dying whale.
He just recorded himself in the bathroom
And
when he had a
finally,
bad night out.
an Enderman love song.
Or a whale with diarrhea.
That's
All just
horrifying.
fascinating.
Not really.
Totemic constructions of peaceful Endermen.
Could Endermen be implored to work together? Or are they like sheep and pigs, wandering randomly and doing things based on whim rather than higher thought processes? I've already decided that only Endermen at peace build structures. When agitated, such as yesterday, they don't seem to have any interest in building things, only hitting me with their fists. Repeatedly. Meanwhile, peaceful Endermen will move blocks from place to place, on and on, seemingly ad infinitum, until they somehow achieve satisfaction and teleport away. Clearly, this will require further detailed observation. I am so lonely.
I must say, I take offense to the whole things of sheep and of pigs not having higher brain functions. Ruben is obviously very smart.
You know what? I won't spoil anything for you.
The folly of pumpkins.
Pumpkins are jerks.
Wearing a
Especially the
pumpkin
white
may
ones.
stop the Enderman from attacking me, but I remain convinced it is also altering their behavior, as if their preternatural knowledge of my presence keeps them from revealing their true natures. Therefore, I have now begun to fashion a camouflage suit that will allow me to mingle amongst these heretofore inscrutable creatures, and, like a fearless explorer burning his boats to the ground upon reaching the shores of a new land, my entire cache of pumpkins has now been baked into delicious pies.
There's a word for people like that. They're called idiots.
Yeah. You're reckless.
Hey, Olivia? What do you think the others have found?
I don't know. Soren's mansion looked huge, but the lab seems to be where the real answers are.
That all?
Hey, Olivia? What do you think it's like? Actually living in the
more.
end.
At least you don't have to worry about noisy neighbors, unless you get those guys riled up.
I think I might actually move here.
I'm surprised the Endermen don't
Hey,
teleport in here.
Olivia? Find anything else?
Nothing helpful. At least not yet.
Anything else to say?
Hey,
Jesse, I'm
Olivia?
trying to work!
Find anything else?
Nothing helpful. At least not yet.
Alright. What is in the chest?
Found something.
What you got?
It's definitely some sort of crafting recipe. But why would someone as brilliant as Soren need a recipe for a shape that simple?
Because they're not for Soren. They're for the Endermen. This must be what he's trying to teach them to build.
Oh. Okay.
I'm no art snob, but...
I love how they deliberately took the time to have the voice actress record that, set that up, and code it in, because that has literally no point except for like a side detail.
Those instructions called for clay blocks, just like this one. I'll take this one too.
Here we go.
That's 3 I've grabbed so far.
Yes, Jesse, we can count. I'm afraid of heights. I want to go down.
It's a good thing they can't see me through this glass.
Ah, okay.
I'll take this one too.
Alright.
I would love to have this much room for bookshelves.
Yeah, I'd like to have like a room with a balcony on it.
That'd be sweet.
You find anything useful?
I hope not.
Worth asking. You doing all right? Yeah, you and me both, buddy. I don't know about you, but I don't want to spend any more time here than I have to.
No, it's actually nice.
Oh, like this place doesn't give you the creeps.
I'm not saying I want to build a summer home here, but the trees are actually quite lovely.
Keep it real, Rubes.
Real rooms. He's like, yeah, I will, Jesse. Jesse, what you doing?
I'm not doing this to annoy you. I think there might be an achievement to be gotten by doing this a certain number of times.
I wonder how many.
If it doesn't come on these next few ones, I'm not gonna do it. Wait, he looks different. One more time. Oh well. Oh, plants.
Guess it's hard to get plants to grow in the end.
Yes, it is.
Why would it be? Just get some.
Looks like this is the last block in here.
Just get some dirt blocks and grow.
Oh, that's true.
Probably because there's no natural sunlight.
I wish in actual Minecraft it was like easy to get. Once you like teleport to the end and teleport out of it, it'd be easier to get back in and out. Because I like to make houses in the end, but it's so hard to get back to the overworld.
Yeah. An ender suit.
Olivia, check it out.
An Enderman suit? Either Soren's got a very unique fashion sense or... Wait a second!
Looks like a taller one was hanging there, but it's missing.
Because Soren must be wearing it. This is the disguise he was talking about.
You mean...
In order to walk amongst the Endermen, you have to become an Enderman.
No, thanks.
Okay, so...
I like being human.
If Soren is using those blueprints
It's
to
comfortable.
teach the Endermen to build, and there's a disguise missing from the stand,
He must be conducting his experiment right now.
of course!
Maybe he just likes
The missing
cosplay.
disguise is the one he had to
true.
put on before going outside.
Which means, if we want to get to Soren,
I could
we have
totally
to go out
cosplay as
there
Jesse. It'd be the
to do
easiest
it.
cosplay ever.
That leftover Enderman suit would fit me. I guess it's time to play dress up. Creepy.
Batman. It's Catwoman.
How do I look?
Hopefully
I don't
not
think
like
you want
the
my
horrible
honest
movie.
opinion. But it just might do the trick.
Like, Olivia. Come on, Olivia.
You know that's really creepy, right?
Huh?
The Ender suit. I keep wanting to not look at you. It's so disturbing.
Sorry.
You go ahead and build with those Endermen outside. I'll just wait here.
No, you won't. You'll be gone by
Hey.
the time I get back.
Seriously, I am not going to get used to that. You go ahead and build with those Endermen outside. I'll just wait here.
You're gonna abandon me, just like everyone else.
Yup, just like my parents.
And my brother, who weirdly enough feels could also be in this situation doing these same things.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Soren in disguise looks like any old Enderman, and so will you. How are you going to find him? Walk up to every Enderman out there and say, "Hey, are you Soren?" The whole point of the disguise is to avoid that kind of attention.
Yeah.
I think I've got it. Soren's studying all the interesting Enderman behavior. You just need to give him some really interesting Enderman behavior to study. Try not to die, okay? I'd really hate to have to watch that from behind this protective glass.
Okay, I think I'll get up,
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
go out there and get on Pillar and say, "Do the monk with me."
We've just got to
So
get
it's
Soren's
like, this
attention.
Enderman built a statue of
And avoid
Barack
attracting
Obama.
bears.
Hello.
Hi. It'd be funny if there were some two Endermen nearby. It's like, what's Frank doing? Who knows? Frank's a creepo. He always just leads in real close. He got spit on me yesterday.
It's like, let me in. Okay.
Cracked it yet?
Not yet, but I'm getting closer.
Huh. I thought it would like make it so you couldn't come back in. I guess you can.
Okay, let's try this again.
I wonder if you can see Soren somewhere around here before you do anything.
I'm not sure.
Let's see.
I haven't seen him so far.
Nothing yet. None of them look real different. Okay.
Looks like a building grid. Let me just take another look at the instructions.
But you only have 5 clay blocks.
And then the same time.
Nothing I can't handle.
Like, wait, what's that midget doing?
Yeah.
It's talking really weird. It's probably mentally disabled.
Witchcraft!
1 block down. 5 to go.
Another one comes up. Do you know what
Just
that
hope
one's
that
doing?
Soren's watching.
She,
Wherever he is.
we just think that she's special. Very special.
Oh, nice.
Poor Ender girl.
That's everything I've got. Guess I've got to find another block.
Charlie Brown, you blockhead.
Hello.
I need 6 blocks to finish that shape in Soren's instructions. And this guy's got the only block around.
Something tells me that this is a bad idea.
Do it, do it, do it.
It's like, what do you think you're doing?
Uh-oh.
The block! It's gone! It's not in my hands anymore.
Oh, now they're all upset.
Thief!
You took the block.
Thief! Thief!
We hate it forever.
Thief midget! We hate it forever.
False evidence of Enderman intelligence accomplished. Nothing to see here, guys. Just walk away.
They teleport.
Okay. They're not walking away. Definitely not walking away.
I am sorry about this, but it has to look real.